It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, it's our main event between the Denver Broncos and the New Orleans Saints. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with the pass. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. Past the 25. Take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Down. Black, 95, ready?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ready.
Now Rattler on the play fake. He finds Tigatopo for the grab. This is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Here we go. White, blue, 32. Fury, yellow. Hut.
Rattler now off the play action. Buying some time right. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. RV once more. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a 1st down. They can be difference makers, too.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Buying some time left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. Shotgun handed off to Harvey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here we go on 4th. Nix. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Ready.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Escapes the pocket. Right side, Shaheed's got it. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Come on, set. 45, one. Check, huh?
On third down, here's Rattler. Has it at the 7. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Caught out wide. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. The first carry now, Brashon Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Yeah, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Throw left side, complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Nix to throw again. He's got Ayuk downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Next, quick out wide, complete. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Check, field, black. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Pistol snap to Rattler. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Design quarterback run here. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Kill, 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 kill. Oh, what's that?
2nd down, give to Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Down. Yeah, ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
6, mega.
Rattler trying to get on 2nd. Finds a seam down the middle. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
60 reps. 6 seconds.
From the gun, Rattler. Getting out to his left. Working the sideline. That's Palmer. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Dump off caught by his back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. We'll go with a design keeper. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Drill. Here we go. Set. Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Blaster, 6.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Yellow, let's go. Set.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Caught for big yards on the right side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Madden. 43 rail.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough second and 17.
Down. 45. White. Ready.
Here's Rattler. He's got it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
He took them 15 yards and moves to third down.
Here's the give on third and short. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints cut it to just a point before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie this game at 21. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
32.
It's Mixon on second down. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on first and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Riley Moss with that tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Rattler now off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? Oh, cut.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you'd ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Come on, set. Hey, go Fury. Set.
1st and goal, Swift. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
38. Cut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2.
We know you could do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Rolling out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Diablo. There he goes, right sideline. Into the end zone he goes, pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. Nix is hit, and he lost that football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Diablo. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where are you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Rattler to the air now. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And they get this down to the 28. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
First and 10, run to Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the set.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Black shot. Ready, ready. 10 black. Check field. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Enough to stop that play with Jonte Barrett.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Red 30, black ultra. Hut, hut.
Rattler. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Okay,
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at
Yellow,
the 13-yard line.
Mega, mega.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here we go. Watch out now. 45. White. Red, green. Ready?
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 42. Broncos 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. That man, it's Marvin Mims. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap to Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour, and There aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Next to throw again. He's got you downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And they pick him off again. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
52 blue. Hut.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
50 green. Steel black. Hut.
From the gun, Rattler. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here we go. Set.
And the shotgun to give to Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Drops it down, Harvey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Knicks from the gun. Running in the red zone. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. Offense up to the line fast. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And he's got it. It's in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So they'll decline this and take the result. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Nix. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Broncos hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line. Now they send them back in motion right. Nix with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He goes to the hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Diamador Lenore. And the Saints get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ready. Cut.
First and 10.
First down, going back to Mixon. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
They're going to pass it here. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the Saints. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
It's hard to yell when them in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out, yeah. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out, VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see my knee. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shout he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows through my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the back day yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Yeah, with all the southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping about, I'm moving the bridge. Talk about it, now we're doing it quick. You in the place, you gon' be suing me quick. If we catch another case, I know it's true to be missed. So I'ma keep it cool, headlines and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of the time. I cop the phone, y'all hard like a railroad to shine. I got some time name, like a better with time. Who got a phone when I'm live show better than mine?
on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with the boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sound a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my, oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the bucks and the billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us. Run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who put it on. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better all eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Yeah, how I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it no fault. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause they pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Running in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She knows a virgin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on this lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad bet, this ain't regular size. You give me floppy like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. I feel that my wrist up, I guess in that sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it no fault. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause they pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money.
I took the Billy cool back in the hot that kind. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I stood up, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had that kicker though when I was flying. Keep the room was on the shelf. Then he fell. I'm sick and tired of it. Act like they fried and telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this dream like God. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coke, Cartier the watch, Cartier look, Cartier spec bubble low on the side. Pussy got diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Siren look cool with 200 just dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her roll out. I just walk up with illusion and panic. I whip it the bricks and I don't break the door. Turn the hoes, I'm close to her. 100 racks and one, two about the flood out. poses. Better